I'm live, I'm livid, I'm living in a vivid travesty. I'm live, I'm livid, I'm living in a vivid. Sorry, I'm getting dressed. I'm live, I'm livid, I'm living in a vivid travesty. Watching society collapsing. Societal collapse. Collateral damage. Add her all up. What do you get? Add her all up. Add her all up. Alright. I'm just about ready to start my dumb show. There's nothing dumb about it, but still, I'm going to call it dumb. Because good is dumb. We're winning. We're winning, dude. We're fucking winning. We're fucking winning, bruh. We're winning. Winning. Hey, we're winning the war. Woo, we're winning the war. We're winning the war on drugs. Yep. Hey, we're winning the war on drugs. Can't you see the empty baggies in the breeze flowing all around me on the floor? We're winning the war on drugs. We're winning. We're winning. Look at all the empty baggies blowing in the breeze all around me on the floor. Dead soldiers on the floor. There's no drugs here anymore. We're winning the war. It's exhausting. This war is so exhausting. We won the war. Well, hello, people. Hi. Hello, hi, howdy. What was I going to play? Hold on a second. Oh, well, hey, what? How's it that out of tune? What? I'm running behind. It's like it's in tune in one chord, and then I play a different chord, and it's out of tune. Hold on a second. This is so annoying. Well, fuck it. I'm running behind. I'm running behind, but still running slower than most. But you see, I like to coast. It's just easier on my mind. I've always known the answer. It's the questions that were harder to find. But I know they will resurface. I can feel them creeping back into my mind. I can feel them creeping back into my mind. Feel them creeping back into my mind. Feel them creeping in the nick of time. But there's no such thing as coincidence. It's just easier for you to dismiss that way. But maybe it was meant to be. Happily ever after. Once upon a time there was nothing to upon a time there was nothing to worry your mind. This thing sounds like such shit. Well, fuck me running. I'll play that song later. Right now I shall just play the Dr. Bass Ackwards theme song. Because you see, I've been running against the grain ever since the day I came into this Bass Ackwards place. I'm the one that's going forward, but this is the rest of the world is Bass Ackwards. But since I'm the only one, I'll be Bass Ackwards. But I have been running against the grain. I've been running against the grain. Running against the grain. Yeah, running against the grain ever since the day I came along. I'll be running against the grain till my dying day. I'll be running against the grain. I've been running against the grain ever since the day I came along, and I claim the grain is running the wrong way. While I'm running against the grain, I'm running against the grain. Yeah, but when you run against the grain, it causes friction, and you know that friction starts to burn. And when it burns, you know what's gonna happen. That's when this place is going up in flames. At the end of the game, the end of the game, at the end of the game, I'll still be running against the grain. Running against the grain. I'm running against the grain. I've been running against the grain ever since the day I came along, and I'll be running against the grain till my dying day. That's the song I always sing while I'm running against the grain. I've been running against the grain ever since the day I came along, and I'll be running against the grain till my dying day. I'll be running against the grain. I'll be running against the grain. Yeah. But when you run against the grain, it causes friction, and you know that friction starts to burn. And when it burns, you know what's gonna happen. That's when this place is going up in flames. At the end of the game, end of the game, at the end of the game, I'll still be running against the grain. I'm running against claim the grain is running the wrong way. I'll be running against the grain to the end of the game. Yes, I'll run against the grain. I'll run against the grain. But when you run against the grain, it causes friction, and you know that friction starts to burn. And when it burns, you know what's gonna happen. That's when this place is going up in flames at the end of the game. Because I'm a rebel. Yes, I'm a rebel. I'm a soul rebel. I'm a capturer. A soul adventurer. See the morning sun. I see the morning sun on your side. If you're not living good, I beg you travel wide, travel wide. I said I'm a living man. I said I'm a living man, and I've got work to do. If you're not happy, children, then you must be blue. You must be blue. I'm a rebel. I'm a soul rebel. I'm a capturer, a soul adventurer. See the morning sun, see the morning sun on your side. If you're not living good, I beg you travel wide, travel wide. Said I'm a living man. Said I'm a living man, and I've got work to do. If you're not happy, children, then you must be blue. You must be blue. Oh, baby, you know I'm a rebel. A rebel. Give me a kiss. So
I found a secret trail. I'm sure you already know about it. When I come down Old Santa Cruz, and then Madrone's there where you go up and get around the Holy City. I usually go that way.
Okay.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
but anyway, right before Madrone, there's a little trail off the road. There's a waterfall part down that way. I don't know how to explain.
Is there like old ruins up there? You mean?
I'm just right before you turn off from Madrone, so I'm on Old Santa Cruz. There was a little path that went off the road, and it's in a nice wooded area. And I'm like, oh, okay, mind if I do? So I went down the little path.
Okay.
And then there's like a big water running down. There's like a waterfall going through.
Huh.
I'll show you.
So
and it connects to the trail that goes to Holy City. Holy City, remember I told you I went on that trail and I stopped. I didn't go all the way. Holy City, there's a trail that goes along Old Santa Cruz. No, I told you I went there one day. You said, yeah, go.
Oh wait, the
yeah.
one that's below to the left.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
You
yeah,
go
yeah.
into Holy City and then you go.
Oh, so the trail was off to the left. Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, that trail. Anyway, so I got down on that trail, and I saw.
Yeah, it's nice down there.
It's nice down there. There's a little waterfall. I don't know if that.
Yeah, it's a
That
sweet
was
little
it. It's a
spot. We
cute
used to
little
go
spot.
play down
I
there
was sitting
when
on
I
a
was
bridge
kid.
right here. There was 3 pieces of wood.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Cool.
so then I followed the trail back since I'm like, oh, I'll probably go to Holy City.
Yeah.
And so I'm walking.
Yeah, it does
And
go
then,
through Holy City.
And then like 6 dogs, like I don't know, they were
Whoa.
like almost had red hair, like labs with red hair. I don't know, and then some other kind of dogs.
They had somebody with them?
They all ran up, they're all barking. I'm like, oh shit, I hope they're nice. Like, because they ran up to me, they're all barking at me.
Yeah.
And they were nice, they were fine.
Yeah.
They were just alerting, you know. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. And then there was a guy. He's like, I'm sorry, and he made him come.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank God.
So he was somebody else that
I've
was
never
walking
been
out
attacked
there.
by a dog. I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
But it could have been bad. It could have been bad.
Yeah.
Anyways.
They were nice.
Yeah, he had a bunch of dogs, and he was walking the other way.
He's I'm sorry. Well, you're like, well, it's too late now.
I'm sure there's somebody usually on the trail, and it was all muddy once I got through. I'm like, I won't be going down here till it's dry again. But yeah, it's a cool trail though. I have to see all the trees and stuff. A little detour from my normal road. Yeah, and you can see the
Yeah, it's a
river
great
down
place to
there.
walk down there if you want to get off the road, especially.
It was all inviting. I'm like, oh, what a secret path. Okay. I gotta go.
Yeah. No, that's a great. I'm surprised you haven't been down there more.
Yeah, well, I never. And it keeps going down. It looks like it goes to his house, though. Actually.
No, I don't think anybody lives down
Where it
there.
is. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of it never went down there. But, so then I came through this Holy City trees and went into a little darker spot. Nothing much going on down there. Nothing much going on.
God, this guitar is so fucked up right now. I love you. I love you, babe. Fucking whatever. This guitar sucks right now. I don't care. I'm just gonna play it anyways. You better act like jackass, last year the hammer in the brass sticks. The type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass for acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact. Once you grab your bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. Right. Act fast, jackass, last chance the hammer in the brass sticks. The type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass for acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. That's right. Act fast, jackass, last chance the hammer in the brass tacks. Type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass for acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. Right. And we will see who's laughing when the place starts collapsing in a free fall. Anything can happen when the shit goes down. So does the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. Yeah, when this place goes belly up, you better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit hits a fan. And when the going gets tough, you better be clever enough. You gotta know what the fuck to do. You gotta run amok, but let the muck run you. Hack fast, jackass, last chance to hammer in the brass tacks. The time of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to come back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. Right? The whole thing's gonna come down, okay? I said the whole damn thing is gonna come down. The whole damn thing is gonna come down. It's right. Whole damn thing is gonna come down. Oh, I see who's laughing when the place starts collapsing in the free fall. Anything can happen when the ship goes down. So does the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. Yeah, when this place goes belly up, you better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit hits a fan. And when the going gets tough, you better be clever enough. You gotta know what the fuck to do. You wanna run amok, let the muck run you. Act fast, act fast, love. There's a hammer in the brass tacks. A type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. You wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug up, you're gonna be when the thing back around. Cause this whole thing's gonna come down, right? Whole thing's gonna come down, okay? I said the whole damn thing is gonna come down. It's right. Chicka 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 boop bop boop bop chicka chicka boo whip bop boo. The whole damn thing is gonna come down. It's right. I don't sneak around, but I wear sneakers. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. I'll leave time for you on your parking meter. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. And you shouldn't need one either. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. Ooh, oh, alright. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. Ooh, oh, right. And you shouldn't need one either. I don't beat wives, but I wear wife beaters. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. I'll leave time for you on your parking meter. I might be eager, but I ain't no fucking beaver. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. And you shouldn't need one either. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. You shouldn't need a leader either. I don't beat wives, but I wear wife beaters. I won't eat the bugs, but I eat an anteater. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. And you shouldn't need a leader either. There's no stupid questions, there's only stupid teachers. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. Ooh, oh, alright. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. Ooh, okay. I don't vote, cause I don't need a leader. Ooh, alright. And you shouldn't need a leader either. I don't sneak around, but I wear sneakers. I don't vote 'cause I don't need a leader. I'll leave time for you on your parking meter. I don't vote, don't need a leader. I don't beat wives, but I wear wife beaters. Oh yeah, need a leader. There's no stupid questions, there's only stupid teachers. I don't vote 'cause I don't need a leader. Ew, oh, alright. And you shouldn't need one either. Fuck. I hit a wrong note. Oh, song's over. I think it might have quieted down outside. Usually I like to play outside, but there was like chainsaws and all kinds of saws going on out there this morning. It was so fucking loud and obnoxious. Trouble with the capital T. Tie him down, they said, but tired ain't for me. Let this one fly, let this one fly. I wonder what they'll make of me when I am good and gone and song in God's country. Let this one fly, fly off on your merry way, off till another day, on your merry way. Cause unrevealed and tucked away, we will never know. Oh, we will never know. Well, trouble with a people like me, tie them down and then they vanish instantly. Let this one fly, let him fly. Well, it's really no problem, you see, when the sky ignites and the day crashes quietly. Oh, let it fly, let this one fly, lost on your merry way. Cause unrevealed and tucked away, cause unrevealed and tucked away, on your merry way, on your merry way. Cause unrevealed we'll never know, we'll never know. Oh, oh, oh. Got to try to keep your head on, head on, head on. Try to keep your head on, your head on, and head on. on and head off. Keep your head on and head off. Hard to keep your head on. Keep your head on and head off. Head off and keep your head on. Keep your head on and head off and head off. Head off and keep your head on. Get to keep your head on and head off. Head off with your head on. Head off with your head on. Head off with your head on, baby. Got to keep your head on. Wonder what it takes to keep. How's that go? Wonder what it takes to take me down. I've taken everything that I have found. I can take whatever comes around. I wonder why my face is still in place while my head has been spinning around. Wonder what it takes to take me down. I can take whatever comes around. I can take whatever I have found. Yeah. Well, it feels like yesterday, and I was feeling well. Well, it feels like it could be any day. Oh, the feeling is well on its way. I said the feeling is well on its way. I wonder why I'm chasing what is dragging me away. Well, I guess it's just the foolish part that I have to play. Guess it's just the foolish part that I have to play. Wonder why I'm facing so much hatred from this place that is claiming to be sacred while they're lying to my face. Wonder why my face is still in place while my head's been spinning around. I wonder why my face is still in place. Oh, why my head has been just spinning around. Well, it feels like yesterday, and I was just feeling well. Well, it feels like it could be any day. Oh, the feeling is well on its way. Said the feeling is well on its way. I wonder why I'm chasing what is dragging me away. Well, I guess it's just the foolish part that I have to play. Guess it's just the foolish part that I have to play. Wonder why I'm facing so much hatred from this place that is claiming to be sacred while they're lying to my face. And yes, I wonder why my face is still in place while my head been spinning around. My head has just been spinning around as well. I wonder what it takes to take me down. I've been taking everything that I have found. I can take whatever comes around. Wonder why I'm facing so much hatred from a place that's claiming to be sacred while they're lying to my face. Wonder why I'm facing so much hatred from this place that's supposed to be sacred. Well, it just feels like any day I'm gonna get high. And Could you ever wonder why? Could you ever wonder why? To sink, you got to sink to the bottom. Sink, you got to sink down to the bottom. You have to sink all the way down to the bottom if you want to find out what it's like down there. You have to sink all the way down to the bottom if you want to find out what it's like down there. But you must sink. You have to sink. Have to sink. You have to sink. You have to sink. You have to sink all the way down. You have to sink down to the bottom. You got to sink. You got to sink down to the bottom. If you want to find out what it's gonna be like down there, you must sink all the way down to the very bottom. If you want to find out, if you want to find out what it's like down here. If you want to find out what it's like, if you want to find out what it's like down here at the bottom, way down at the bottom. If you want to find out what it's like down here at the bottom, you got to sink all the way down to the bottom. You must sink all the way down to the bottom. If you want to find out what it's like down here, you got to sink down to the very bottom. If you want to find out what it's like down there, it's gonna be just fine. It's not that bad down here at the very bottom. Nope, there's nowhere else to go. We can't sink any lower. That's the only thing that you know. You just can't even sink any further below. Down here at the very bottom, the bedrock bedlam. Below the bedlam, the bedrock. You got to sink below the bedlam, the bedrock, all the way down below the ground. All the way down, you gotta sink, all the way down to the bottom. All the way down, when your head was spinning around, it spun off its shoulders and rolled down to the ground. Now your head is rolling into town. Now your head is rolling even further down to the beach, rolling further out of reach into the ocean, sinking all the way down. If you see my head, if you see my head, if you see my head rolling past you, I might ask you where the rest of me has been. Help me find myself, put me back together. Help me find myself and put me back together. me find myself and put me back together. I've lost my head again. I have lost my head. I lost my head. I lost my head again. I have lost my head. Help me find my head. It rolled off and it just kept going. We have seen no sign of your head yet, sir. Well, I'm talking out of it. Yeah, we can hear you, but we can't see your head anywhere. Your voice is just emanating out of the place where your head used to be. You're throwing your voice. How are you doing this? I don't know. Where's my head? We haven't seen your head yet, sir. We can hear your head. Your head is here. We can hear your head somewhere. It's right here. I can hear it, but it's not there. Your head is gone, sir. Well, help me find my head. I know it's gone. I just want you to help me find it. Have you seen my head rolling past you? I might ask you where the rest of me has been. Sleep at you. Sleep at you is going to peek at you. He's going to peek at you. He's going to peek at you. Alright, I'm going to read some poetry. This is the part where the show gets even more lame. Undulating bungee jumper, plunger. Ingrown ribosome homing device. Polluted follicles need not apply. Collapsing apple. It's like comparing apples to androids. My iMac I'm at might act like I'm mad at it. My iMac I'm at my iMac I might. My iMac might act like I'm mad at. My iMac might my iMac might act like I'm mad at my iMac. I'm not mad at my iMac. I'm not mad at my iMac. The berserk circle, the rockin' octagon, the hectic hexagram, the reckless rectangles, the wretched tetrahedron, the governmental pentagon, except the heptagon, uncommon nonagon, defective decagon, maniacal triangle, polygons gone wrong, quadrilateral collateral damage. The manic maniac is sad again. His disadvantage has got everyone mad at him. Better get back in the attic again. Oh, the Vatican is at it again. An emphatic panic attack is a last-ditch crack at it to act that dramatic like a bitch-ass crack addict and get mad at you in an inanimate gadget. Get mad at an inanimate gadget. That's a hard one to say. And get mad at an inanimate gadget is a bad strategy and has to be a red flag to be that aggravated. It has to be a red flag to be that mad at an inanimate gadget. Oh, never mind. Terrible parables, too unbearable to tell. Suck the seeds from the grapes of wrath and bathe in a baby's bathwater. Whoa. Let the blind bury the dead, and the freethinkers outnumber the creeps who play hide and seek with our rights and lefts while the meek-minded wait patiently to inherit the flattened earth. After the grovelers have skimmed off the top and have creamed all the crops they did not sow, as we grimace at their grim reaping of every last red cent, rinse and repeat, rewrite their god awful saga and steal the rolls of the righteous who will read 'em and weep. As there's read 'em and weep. No, you can't reap what you did not sow. Read 'em and reap. You will not reap what you did not sow. A friendly foe fidgets with the fruitcake from last year, while befuddled Fuddruckers busboys fail to prevail. Fuddruckers busboys? That almost sounds bad. Snuffleupagus, the filthy elephant, felt sick to his stomach, but his long floppy nose is numb from snorting lots of piles of peer-reviewed powder puff. Snuffleupagus, the filthy elephant. Snuffleupagus, the filthy elephant. His long floppy nose is numb from snorting piles of peer-reviewed powder puff. Something's got to be done with that filthy elephant. I don't know why that's the Snuffleupagus. His nose is all numb from snorting fucking shit. There's got to be some meme where Snuffleupagus is like snorting big old fucking gackers. Peter the reptile. Oh man, what's his name? Peter, or no, it's Thiel, the reptile. Peter Thiel. Peter the reptile. That's funny. See, here's my building an empire. This is important here. This is a demonstration as to why, like, if I could just explain this good enough to people, they would all be scratching their heads. But people are so programmed to believe they live on a big ball. But see, if we started to build an empire, we'd put our castle right in the middle of our property, right? Then we'd start expanding our property evenly in every direction, you see? So we just keep expanding it, so it just keeps getting wider and wider and wider and encompassing more and more area. So every time we circle around, we have more area inside our property line, so we're expanding our property evenly in every direction, you dig? So the house will always be in the middle, the castle is always in the middle, and the property just keeps expanding evenly in every direction, getting wider and wider. Always adding, never subtracting. The perimeter only can grow and grow and grow and grow, because every time we make a new perimeter, it's around the outside of the other one, so it's going to be bigger every time, and it just keeps getting wider and wider and wider and wider and wider and bigger and bigger. Indefinitely. That's all that can happen, because every time you go around, you're encompassing more land, so it has to be a bigger perimeter. You'll never see that perimeter be smaller all of a sudden. How would that happen? You encompass more land and now you have a smaller perimeter? No, that can't happen. That won't happen. Nobody would ever expect that to happen, because it can't. And people don't even know why that's significant, which is what's funny to me. But if you really think about it really hard and think about, like, do you really believe you live on a globe, on a ball? Because if you really believe that you do, then you should understand what's significant about what I just said. Because on a ball Earth, the biggest circle you can draw is at the median, which will only be encompassing half the available space. And then that expanding circle will have to start shrinking. Once you acquire more than half the available space on a globe, now that perimeter, as you acquire more, that perimeter is shrinking. Because now that perimeter is around the area that you haven't bought yet, or expanded into yet. But that's the part where everybody's mind should break. I mean, everybody's mind should have broken in the first place, just considering upside down people, like opposed to you. I'm upside down compared to whoever's on the other end of the earth. So that part alone is already enough for anybody to go, wait a minute. Are you sure about that? Shouldn't you have to see that first before you really believe something that extreme? Well, no, not if you're programmed to believe it as a young child. Like, Mommy, how come nobody falls off the ball Earth if it's a globe and like there'd be people on the other side of the world all the way down there and they'd be upside down? And if they think they're right side up, then I'd be upside down. How come none of us fall off, Mommy? Why? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because of magic. Oh, well, that explains it. And see, as a young child, you believe in magic. You think things like magic are real. Okay, I'll write notes. Magic. That's why we don't fall off the ball. But if someone tried to tell you that as a grown adult, you'd be like, get out of here. You don't need to tell me that shit. That's not true. Well, where do you think the sun goes when it sets? You've been to see the sunset before it disappears below the earth. Duh. Well, not really. You ever seen that sunset and then decided to zoom in on it with your high-tech, cutting-edge, telescoping digital zoom camera? Because once you do that, you will realize that the sun isn't really sinking into the horizon. It's just going further away. It's an optical illusion effect. Because when you zoom in on it, when it's starting to sink below the horizon, you bring that whole sun back into view and you realize there's still that gap between the sun and the earth. You know, it's like it's just because it's moving further away, it looks like it's converging with the horizon and then sinking below it. But all you need to do is go zoom in on that fucker with a high-powered zoom, you know, and, you know, that type of zoom didn't used to exist, really. I mean, telescopes have always existed, you know, so there's always been you've always had the ability to go down there and see for yourself if the sun really is going below the earth, which, as far as I can tell with my observations in my camera, my Nikon P1000, it doesn't appear to be going below the earth at all. It's, in fact, it's moving further away. Why doesn't it shrink? I don't know. Does it? Maybe it does. Who knows? I mean, at the point when you're looking at the sun on the horizon, you're looking through the entire atmosphere, like, you know, lengthwise. Like when it's above you, you're just looking through that one bit of atmosphere between you and the sky, you know, whatever. But when you're seeing it set way over there, you're looking through the entire bank of fucking shit that's in the sky, you know. I mean, that's why you see all the colors, because there's all these fucking metal particulates all floating around in the sky. You know, they spray this shit all day, everywhere, worldwide. The worldwide agenda to fucking muddy up the sky and make people fucking argue over chemtrails and contrails. And I think what they're doing is they're terraforming the place. They're getting it ready for the smart grid to come. They're spraying smart dust everywhere, worldwide. Anything with the word smart in it, you got to be leery of it. Like smart means survey, monitor, analysis, reporting technology. SMART, S-M-A-R-T, survey, monitor, analysis, reporting technology. That's what smart is. So do you want to drink smart water? Smart dust is like so small, it's like, you know, it's invisible, but it exists. Smart dust. Everywhere that it's sprayed, you know, now that wherever that dust is at, I mean, go watch an infomercial about smart dust if you don't know what I'm talking about, because it's just like, oh, it gets everywhere, and then we can get signal everywhere. We have like a reading, you know. It's just like smart dust, a survey, monitor, analysis, reporting technology. You drink the smart water, and now your whole body can be surveyed, monitored, and analysis, reporting technology. It's fantastic. We love smart things. It doesn't mean smart or clever. I mean, it means smart, survey, monitor, analysis, reporting technology. Because when I was a young man, I used to watch TV, but now I'm an old man and the TV's watching me. We're being observed by this artificial mind that wants to design an artificial world with fake everything. Digital. We need to have a digital world where everything's fake. And then the entities existing within that fake world don't realize that they're in a fake world. And then when they realize it, and they wake up and they're like, oh, now I'm in the real world. Or am I? I've had dreams where I've like felt as though I was really somewhere else, like I'd gone somewhere else. Sometimes it's enjoyable, like I was in a place where it's just like this party and it's just like all these people and it's just fun and I'm just like, it's just crazy blast. I'm having a great time. And I'm even aware of the fact during the dream that it's supernatural things are happening, but I'm kind of conscious of the fact that I'm, or like, it's like lucid dreaming where you're kind of aware of the fact that you're dreaming, but not so much that where it wakes you up. You're just like you're playing and you're dreaming. I can smell, I can touch and feel, just I can have the sensations in these kind of dreams that I have. I know how to induce them too, but I'll get to that later. But what I'm saying is like when you get that engaged into like a dream, where you can actually your senses are like functioning somewhat, and you can actually feel like you're somewhere else, like you went somewhere else and you're engaging with other entities in your dream and you're carrying on. And then when you wake up, like you forget, like in your mind you'll forget that you're dreaming or whatever, and then you just be so engaged. But then when something happens and you wake up, there's that split second while your mind is adjusting from this one reality that you were engaging in, and then you wake up and you realize, and then your whole normal waking reality is coming back to you. You're like, oh, that was a dream, and this is so you have to adjust from this one reality that you were engaged in to your normal waking reality. So there's like a split second right there where you're like adjusting that one little split second, and it's like that's 1 second where you're just this blank. That's your true mind there for a second, because it's like whatever you're engaged in, that's like you're waking, whatever. But when you're between those two, where like you were engaged in a dream, you didn't even realize you were dreaming, and all of a sudden you wake up and you're adjusting your mind to that new waking reality versus what you were engaged in prior. There's a split second there where you're just like this blank awareness, and like looking for like a reality to latch onto, to like become engaged in. Right between what becoming fully awake and lucid, and between that dream state that you just left, there's that split second where you're just like this blank awareness, and like you're just adjusting to the new reality. You're like, oh, I woke, like, you come out of this dream, oh, it's a dream, oh, my life, my real waking reality. But between those two realities, there's this blank, sort of like where you're just this awareness, and then you need something to be aware of, and it's like, okay, what is going on here? Where am I for real? Oh, I'm in my waking state now. Prior to that, a second ago, I was in some other place, and there's just like this one split second where you can sort of, if you could just capture that one moment where you're just this blank awareness, where there's no reality that you're latched onto at all. Like once there's a reality present, and then you have no choice but to latch onto it. But between realities where there's like two extreme different realities that you're switching between, there's that moment where you're just like, wait, what? Which reality am I in? That's the moment I'm talking about, where you're just like this blank awareness, where you just realize there's something taking place here, that your consciousness it needs something to focus on. But if it doesn't have that, it's just like this, like anything is possible within that 1 second. You could be, I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought. Never mind.
I love you.
I love you, baby. We are but blank slates, swimming in a sea of directed energy. Swimming in a sea of directed energy. That's right. It's the 5G. If you go to the store, you might see 3 or 4. Somebody in the bathroom. So I guess 6G is going to run off the same towers that they installed for 5G. So I guess those towers aren't exactly 5G towers. They're just G towers, because I think they can just up the Gs. So they're just G towers. But I think 6G is going to incorporate like billions of little relays, otherwise known as human bodies. But I think the towers will still be utilized in that process. I don't plan on being a 6G relay, but I think that's what's planned for us. Or maybe that's further up the G spectrum, I don't know. The spectrum of the G. You know that AT&T spent $600 billion roll the hardware for 5G. $600 billion. That's just for the hardware. I mean, they probably had to pay a lot more, or it probably was a lot more expenses that they don't include in that, like bribing people to have them in their property and shit. You get paid 5Gs just to have them install 5Gs on your property. You probably get paid more than that nowadays. You can get like a yearly allowance. Like if you have 5Gs on your property, you'll be thinking you're going to retire early, because you get so much money for allowing them to do that. But the thing is, you're going to retire early, but not be like retire. I mean, it's like expire, maybe is more like it. They don't really care if these things are safe. They put all that hardware in to provide us with a service that we already had. So I have no choice to think there's something else going on here. Like there's something else planned for the future, that those things are going to be utilized, because we didn't need to do that, and there was no like immediate like benefit to us, the consumer, and there's no immediate expense to us. There's what I'm saying is like we're just paying our phone bills like we were before. Nothing's any faster or better. I don't notice any difference. But so where's the extra? I mean, where are they generating all the profit? Like when you invest $600 billion in something, you expect that to be generating a lot of money right away. But where's the extra money coming in now? I mean, they put that service. I mean, we already had that service. We were already paying for that service. There's no extra money coming in. And maybe there is, and I'm missing it somehow. I can't see where that would be though. I mean, other than people investing in stock or whatever, or shares or whatever. But like, my point being, like, I don't think it's necessarily AT&T or whatever. I think it's more like just global, like globalists, where there's like it's not necessarily how much the expense is really. It's because there's the people that are rolling this kind of shit out. They've transcended the monetary system. Nothing expense is not a word to them. They don't doesn't matter. And so it wouldn't be any big deal to them to go spend $500 billion putting hardware in to provide a service that we already had. It wouldn't fade. They don't care. It's not a big deal. There's no profit. Is not what they're after right here. They're after control. They've already transcended the monetary system. They don't. It's beside the point to them. So you wouldn't see a company normally invest over $500 billion to install hardware so they could provide a service that we already had, where there's not going to be any immediate profit being generated. That's a normal company wouldn't do that. The economy doesn't allow for that kind of thing normally. It doesn't make any sense, is what I'm saying, unless there's something else going on that you're not being explained. Like those towers, they're not safe to be around. I have one of those signs that tells you that. I was going to show it, but the thing is, like, they put them everywhere, so there's nowhere you can go and not be around them. They don't care. They run enough power into those fucking towers to, like, dude, there's so much juice going in those towers. They have copper cables the size of my arm, like a big cluster of them, and like, just to broadcast internet short range. It's a short range millimeter wave radiation, I think is what they call it, but it only broadcasts the internet so far. According to their story, it's short range, so it doesn't broadcast very far. One of those towers, it only broadcasts so much internet and not very far. So I've said that a few times, but my point is, why would you run that much juice into a fucking tower if that's the best you're going to get out of it? It's like a short range. Like, that is so not efficient. That is such a drastic, like, it doesn't fit the model of like a efficient technology is. So it's like there must be something else. They must have all that juice running into them so they can function as like something else other than short range, broadcasting. Like I'm thinking maybe, with that much juice running into like some kind of directed energy, like tower of sorts, I mean, broadcasting is directing energy. 5G hardware, that's the same hardware they used with active denial in the military, where they call it non-lethal intervention, where it's crowd dispersal. Like they turn that shit on and people feel like their skin's on fire. They disperse. They run, screaming. I mean, it doesn't kill you. That's why they call it non-lethal intervention. I'm sure if you had enough of that happen to you, it might kill you. But the point is, it's the same hardware. So it's like you could see why they're running all that juice in there. It's so it can be used as a weapon system as well, or just like a tool to be, utilized in whatever. Like I say, they want to, incinerate an entire city, reduce it to white ash in a matter of minutes. They probably could do that with enough 5G towers all focused and turned up on one area. It's microwave radiation. So what it would do, it would like anywhere there's metal or electricity or metal, basically, that would heat up. It would turn into a firestorm. Like when you put a fork in a microwave, it'd be like that. It would be a violent reaction, and everything would just, you know, catch on fire and be reduced to white ash. But you would see puddles of metal where the metal had like melted, and you would see like melted glass because it would burn really hot. It'd be like a firestorm. And you'd see a lot of cases where there were like vegetation or like a tree or whatever. It wouldn't have got caught on fire because, like, you could put a piece of wood in the microwave. It's not going to catch on fire. You put a piece of wood with some nails in it in the microwave, you're going to have some problems. I mean, you can see how somebody using a microwave for the first time or whatever, like, or just inventing the microwave where they accidentally put something that's foil or something in the microwave and they're like, oh shit. It's like a violent reaction. If you've ever done that, you know what it's like an instant firestorm. Like, you got to stop that shit right away, otherwise your house is burning down. It's seriously bad news. And so, like, you could see somebody who's got an evil mind would see that and be like, oh, this could be weaponized. How could we go about weaponizing this? Well, we could we could invest $500 billion on fucking huge microwave towers, and just disperse them evenly around the entire area, the whole world. And then we could, so they'd be the towers that would, like, fire this microwave energy. But then what we'd have to do, we'd have to, have a lot of metal. What we could do is probably, like, get up in the sky and just spray metal particulates all over the earth for fucking decades, and just douse everything in these metal particulates. So there'd just be, like, metal all over everything, really, when you think about it. So this radiation, when it would just, it would just be like a firestorm waiting to happen. We'd just get a bunch of metal everywhere, and then the radiation tower is all plugged in, and we're good to go. They would never do that. It's so evil. Oh yeah, I was talking about an evil person. Somebody evil would do that, yes. So I don't know. There's all kinds of different things these chemtrails could be used for. I mean, look, they're doing it every day, and it's always over the sun, in front of the sun. And it's like, if there's ever like a solar flare, take note of what's going on in the sky afterwards, because they always they ramp up the spraying when there's a solar flare. They want to block that sun energy. Like a halo. Sun's got a halo right now. Sorry if I'm blinding you. See that? There's a sun halo above me, and that's because of all the metal particulates up there. You can see with the naked eye how the sky has like a sort of sheen to it, like it's metallic almost. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but when there's a lot of chemtrailing going on, you'll get these sun halos like this often. Weird, huh? What is cool fly ash? Oh, coal fly. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, that's what they use? it's kind of like when they have these like byproducts of whatever they're doing. You know, it's like they got to find a use for it. I think with fluoride, it's like a byproduct of some kind of mining they were doing, and they had all this fluoride, and it's like a toxic chemical. You know, they're like, what are we going to do with all this fluoride? I know, let's start a propaganda campaign and make everybody think it's good for you and that you need it. And then we'll just put it in the water. Yeah, we'll get everyone to accept the idea of the government medicating your water. Fantastic. Here we go. Any other time, you know, you don't want to be like when you go to the dentist, you get the fluoride treatment they do, you know, and then when you're done, you got to spit all that shit, get all that out. Spit all that shit out, get it out. Don't swallow any of it. You know, when you go brush your teeth at home and you read the fluoride toothpaste, you know, it's like, make sure to spit all it. Don't swallow anything. If you do, contact poison control right away. It's like, what? My toothpaste? Get all that poison out. You know, but then it's okay to just drink it and bathe in it in your whole fucking life, though. That's just on the odd chance that it's going to pass over your teeth on the way into your body, you know, like it's fine then. It's no big deal. Oh, now the noise starts. I can't ever come outside and have it just be quiet. It's always got to be like noise. It's just typical. They're like, spit that shit right out, spit all of it out, don't swallow any of it. If you do, better contact poison control right away. Yep, that's what they say. Well, we're dumber than dirt, but we got teeth that can chew. Learning to work a double-digit IQ. It's good for me and it is good for you too. Does anybody care? Is there anybody in there? Got the fluoride stare. Spit that shit out. Spit all of it out of your mouth. Let's fire up the wood grinder. Well, we're dumber than dirt, but we got teeth that can chew. I'm getting to work with the double-digit IQ. They say that shit can lowers your IQ. The science is out. Fluoride will lower your IQ. It makes you dumb. Hence the term the fluoride stare. Got that fluoride stare. Is there anybody in there? Doesn't anybody care? Is there anybody in there? You got that fluoride stare. Quick, spit that shit out. Spit all of it out of your mouth. Don't swallow any of it. If you do, better contact poison control right away. Okay, this is way too fucking annoying. So annoying. I wonder if I could play a song along with it that would make it easier to deal with. Well, there's the sound of the wood chipper chipping. Hey, wood chipper chipping. How much wood would a wood chipper chip if a chipper would chipper chip wood all day? You need those wood chips. Sorry. It's fucking annoying. Can you please shut up? I'm trying to do a show. Oh my God. Got the fluoride stare. Is there anybody in there? Well, we're dumber than dirt, but we got teeth that can chew. Getting to work with double-digit IQ. It's good for me and it is good for you too. Doesn't anybody care? Is there anybody in there? Got the fluoride stare. Well, we're dumber than dirt, but we got teeth that can chew. I'm getting to work at double-digit IQ. It's good for me and it is good for you too. Quick, spit that shit out. Spit all of it out. Don't swallow any of it. If you do, better contact poison control right away. Yep, that's what they say. Or it's like, spit that shit out, spit all of it out of your mouth, get spit all of it out. Alright, I gotta go back inside. This is so annoying. It's like they turned up the volume on it. Rattling my mind. As soon as I'm done with this cigarette, we're going back inside. I'm gonna rebel against this. I'm gonna protest the noise pollution. I'm anti-noise pollution. Only my noise should be allowed. Shh, this is a quiet riot. Stop being so loud. This is a quiet riot. Can you please be quiet? It's a quiet riot. You should try it. He's got a good reason. Well, if I'm taking the easy way out, yeah. Well, he's got a good reason. I'm taking the easy way out. He is a gay stripper, a one-way ticket, yeah. It took him so long to come out, but he came out. Gay stripper, yeah. There's my cat. His name is BP. BP, which is short for Bingo President. Bingo President. But we just call him Beep for short. Beep. He's cute. Hi, Beep. Hi, Beep. Meow. Give us a quick glance, Beep. Look at me, Beep. I'm talking to you, Beep. Beep, I'm talking to you. Look at me. Beep. Hey, Beep, I'm talking to you. You can't hear me over the loud wood grinding? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's annoying. I go back inside. This shit bugs the shit out of me. The shit out of me. It bugs the shit out of me. Well, we're dumber than dirt, but we got teeth that can chew. Learning to work a double-digit IQ. It's good for me and it is good for you too. Doesn't anybody care? And is there anybody in there? Got the fluoride stare. Quick, spit that shit out of your mouth. Quick, spit all of it out. Don't swallow any of it. If you do, better contact poison control right away. That's what they say. Oh, well, we're dumber than dirt, but we got teeth that can chew. I'm getting to work a double-digit IQ. It was good for me, it is good for you too. Doesn't anybody care? Is there anybody in there? Got the fluoride stare. Quick, spit that shit out of your mouth. Spit all of it out. Don't swallow any of it. If you do, better contact poison control right away. Well, we're dumber than dirt, but we got teeth that can chew. We're getting to work a double-digit IQ. It's good for me, and it is good for you too. Doesn't anybody care? Is there anybody in there? Got the fluoride stare. Like this. The fluoride stare. How you doing? Yikes. was on my last hope. I wasn't sure if, no, see, when I was on my last hope, I was going for broke, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it. It took a while for me to smile, and I just did not know that I had gone fucking crazy. But sometimes things get so dramatic and everyone panics. It just makes me lose it. Every step I take away from you, I can tell I'm just as well. I'm just as well. So I took this moment and I put it all down, just so I could let you know I'm still in control, just as far as I know. Even when I let go, yeah, even when I let go, oh, even when I let go, I'm still in control, just as far as I know. Even when I let go. I'm still in control as far as I know. Even when I let go, I'm still in control as far as I know. Even when I let go. I'm still in control as far as I know. Even when I let go, yeah. Even when I let go. kind of burning out. I'm burning out. Hey, I know what AI is. Hey, I know what AI is. AI. Hey, I know what AI is. AI is just an eye up in the sky. It's going to spy on you and I and everyone in society. Say goodbye to your privacy. Yeah, it's the most realistic shit you're going to get, but it's still fake shit. Don't mistake it for being real. It's not alive. Teach it how to walk, how to talk, how to pick a lock, and how to read your mind. Well, teach it how to repeat it, but can it keep a secret? I don't think so. It won't know why. It won't know why. Hey, I know what AI is. Hey, I know what AI is. It's an algorithmic gimmick, been given no limit, goes all the way out, around and then back in it. An algorithmic gimmick, been given no limit, goes all the way out, around and then back in it. The official, artificial, digital idolatry, that's really all that it could be to call it. Intelligent is intellectual dishonesty. You can teach how to play Tetris and chess and checkers and tic-tac-toe. Teach it how to look like it's teaching itself. Hey, look at that shit go. Whoa. Oh well, teaches that there's nothing new that can be done. Well, nothing new that exists under the sun. Hey, I know what AI is. AI is just an eye up in the sky. It's going to spy on you and I and everyone in society. Say goodbye to your privacy and your job. Thanks for watching my show.